Siemanko, tej strony złoty portal. Kontynuacja kina kontynuujemy. Kontynuacja misji fabularną. Opuść obóz Kumanu. Na końcu.
It happens.
Crime's been on the bloody rise as of late, so I've got
Można w końcu opuścić.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe the crowd betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Nah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
Dostanę wyższy żołd. To będzie zaszczyt.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes! What else, you dolt?
To będzie dobre.
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. You must know by now I'm not keen on formalities. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlets awaits!
Czyli takie wykrywka. Też
So the
spoko.
devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arm, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding.
Tam.
Her is flying off.
Nasi.
Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it,
Widać. O. Do boju. Nie mają tak. Może tu spłynimy. Komara. Leży. I zginąłem po tych walki. To się popisałem. Otoczyli mnie. Dlatego. Tą misję musiałem powtarzać po 30 razy.
Do it! Kick your ass.
Dobra, po kolei, po kolei. To się przyda. Dobra, to środę ci przyda. Jutro. Oczywiście spokojnie, sobie proszę porobierać łupy. To są ciemne. Co oni tam mają? Taki bierz się. Miecze to wszystko jest by
Shishka will tell you what to do next.
Dobrze, biedę.
Go and see Zizka.
Piwko biorę.
You fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Może odejść, zasługuję na godną śmierć.
You're a good man. You deserve an honorable death.
A commander should fall with his men. Prepare to fight! Henry!
God's name!
Want me to get your ma?
Czemu to zrobiłeś?
What do you think you're doing here?
A komar sama do powiedzenia.
Dobra robota, chłopcze. Lepiej będę miał na oku każdego, kto się zbliży.
Na pewno.
Czym więcej martwych prażaków, tym lepiej. Idź se pogawędzić z Ziszką. Idź se pogawędzić z Ziszką.
Idę. Aha, po polsku straciłem, więc to się będę zobaczyć. To się będę zobaczyć.
Zizka's got further orders for you. There.
No i
It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
Oh, it just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
pójdę z wami, jeśli beze mnie. Pójdę z wami.
The sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Kolejne kroki. O, jest Katarzyna. Chodź.
I found the Cuman who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Are you
Bruh.
coming with us to Malashov?
And what would I do there?
What's wrong? Are you upset?
Am I supposed to be happy? Ah, for Christ's sake, you're all the same. Why do I even bother trying? You'll all just end up getting killed.
If you're talking about that plan, well,
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what Ada said.
what did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth. My God! I should have slit his throat that time I had the chance at Trotsky.
Mi się pokonała pogoda.
We must defeat and capture von Berghoff.
Aye, there's always some we must with you fellas.
Look, if we succeed, we'll free our king.
Who gives a damn about some king?
Everyone. He'll drive Sigismund away and end the war.
Ha! You lot, and your big
But-
plans.
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we were doing until now. And all of a sudden,
Until now, we chose our foe. One we stood a chance against. And engaged them when we had an edge. And for some time now, we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprises. But go. If you must. And try not to die there. Damn it. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
I'll be right with you.
Sir, no Sabbath. My respects.
Dobra, ja teraz...
I apologize.
próbuję się wyleczyć. Coś... Trzeci... Gdzieś tu miałem. Nie ma. A jest.
Next time it'll be even better.
Nobody knows that except old Weathercock. Who? He used to travel with us. Fella had a real gift. He knew exactly what the weather would be like.
I've heard say some farmers can tell by the clouds.
I would kill for something.
You're not alone.
A mogą sobie u siebie przespać.
Go to the monastery.
You? Unless they needed a scarecrow for their cabin. You want another? An abbot with a habit. A drinking habit. But speaking of fasting, I heard something good. In some monastery in Sasau, there was some monk
So no Sabbath.
filled with water up to his
Więc
ankles.
tak.
Put a couple of pigs in there.
Christ, pardon me.
You're only allowed
Ja się tylko szybko prześpię u siebie.
Pigs might swim. How long did that work out for him?
What do I know? They might still be there.
Pigs can't live in water.
You can't drown in water up to your ankles. Besides, we had
I będziemy dalej kontynuować,
take
tylko
my word for it. They can live anywhere.
I see you took up.
tylko zobaczę, ile mi zostało materiału. O, tak to mogę nazwać. Bo teraz mamy ci założyć, musiałem powtarzać kilka razy. I dlatego widzimy się za chwilę. Dobra, jestem powrotem. Można ruszyć. Mogę tam?
What do you know about the attack on Malashov?
You're asking the wrong fella, Henry.
Do you think we stand a chance of taking von Berghoff?
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Zizka and the devil. Although I'm not saying it'll be easy, or that I approve.
How's that?
God doesn't lead us by the hand. We have to find our own path to him, or at least try to. And I'm not sure just how much divine mercy that pair deserve.
No aha, powie to. Trzeba pogadać z wszystkimi.
I assume you won't be joining our offensive, right?
Under other circumstances, I would avoid battle. You're right, but this is personal. Otto von Berghoff is responsible for that slaughter in Kuttenberg. It was he who advised Sigismund to attack my people.
So you want revenge?
They plundered the synagogue, murdered dozens of people. That Mamsa must pay. I will play with him like a cat with a mouse. He will beg for mercy, for a quick death.
Świetnie, Zika, nie powiedz na to.
I understand how you feel. Once I get my hands on Markvart, there's no telling what I'll do.
I'm going to kill von Berghoff. Even if Shiska is against it. Fuck him. It was I who got the money for everything. So no one is going to tell me what I can and cannot do. What about you? Why are you willing to fight?
Napiszę Bergerowie.
Otto von Berghoff deserves punishment for everything he's done.
So we see eye to eye on him.
Aye. Von Berghoff is nothing more than a swine, brother. And if there's anyone that can get him, then it's Zizka and the devil. That's why I'm going with them to Malashov.
O, Jan Ptasek.
Henry, for fuck's sake. Just when you got out of that carnage in Kuttenberg, they sent you right to the enemy's encampment to snoop around. I was really worried about you. I prayed to Our Lady the Protector to watch over you.
Thank you, friend.
I'm truly delighted she
Ale
heard
za
my
to, że
pleas and you've
kasem
come
mnie
back in
skubali.
one piece. Among other things, I kept thinking, I haven't properly thanked you yet for coming to Malashov to get me.
Nie musi mnie kopać. Możesz teraz podziękować.
We can easily rectify that here and now.
That's exactly what I intend to do, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord Jesus Christ that I shall come for you as you came for me. And secondly, I have something here for you. A truly knightly reward for your knightly deed. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thoughts after all those horrors. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe. And besides, it has attached to it an enlightening history.
I'm honored. Thank you, friend.
Opowieść.
Please enlighten me, O noble sir.
According to legend, this bow belonged by right to Margrave Jobst of Moravia, who, however, was not worthy of it. And so, fate decreed that it fell into the hands of a proper knight.
What are you saying?
When I found out that Jobst would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Raborsch, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other than you.
Chustna nagroda.
That is certainly just, I'd say.
I knew we'd see eye to eye.
Kim jest ten cały?
What do you make of this Brabant fellow?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that Vatalin. He rambles on a lot, though. My head nearly burst listening to him sometimes. Although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a bold and worldly gentleman, if a little obsessed with wealth.
Zgadzam się.
He seems quite likeable. And he's got a score to settle with Sigismund, like we do.
He certainly has.
A co do pojenia
What
woli?
happened when von Berghoff hauled you off after the Nabokov battle?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up, of course.
Czy coś stało się po drodze?
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was traveling with Von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
Masz
What did
sobie?
they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a room with Brabant. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions a couple of times, but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good thing you got me out of there.
Pokoju? Tylko chciał.
What did von Berghoff want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities, you know? It's not like they could just throw you in some hole. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing for information about Radzig and Hanush, and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they have on the field, who else they're negotiating with, and that.
What
Pokoju?
was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there. Well, since then, I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
Kada się żyje w zamku, nie puścili by cię.
I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards. And above all, no secret passages.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
O to miło z twojej strony.
They didn't let you out at all. But you were in that room for ages.
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. Nice work keeping him at bay. But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with us.
Indeed.
Zapytać o... Czemu chciały...
Why is it so important to capture Otto von Berghoff?
Isn't it obvious?
Pray enlighten me.
Look, Otto von Berghoff is the supreme chamberlain of this land. He's in charge of all the royal towns and monasteries, meaning he is worth his weight in silver.
So, it's ransom we're after?
Not quite. Von Berghoff is one of the leaders of the League of Lords against the king. If we want the lords to free our king, we have to force them to do it. And capturing von Berghoff would be the best way to do that.
And to think, until recently, you couldn't give a damn about politics.
Jakie plany Zizki?
How does Zizka want to attack Malashov?
He didn't tell me much, but I got the impression it'll be a bit different compared to the usual tactics. A major operation.
Such secrecy. It almost seems like he doesn't trust us.
True. Zizka's being damn tight-lipped. But I don't blame the man. After Raborsh, Sigismund had a lot of our people arrested. And I'm sure a lot more are frightened. Any of them could betray us.
Mamy gdzie pomiędzy nami szpiega.
You think there could be a spy amongst us?
Doubtful. All of us here would gladly stab Sigismund in the gut.
Or that traitor von Berghoff?
Brabant and I still owe him quite a bit of payback. I can't wait to see the look on his face when we take him captive.
Uczymy ci o...
What do you think about the dry devil?
Hinek. I think he's a right bastard. But I'd rather fight with him than against him.
So why does Zizka trust him so much?
Hinek is Job's ally, and Sigismund is their common enemy.
Może z patykiem.
Christ, can't you wash up before going out in public?
O,
Well, that's nice now. It happens. Just watch
pogadam
where you go
jeszcze
next time.
z nimi.
So, mon ami, are you ready to go and capture le seigneur von...
Czołem, kolego!
Podu...
Morning, Adder. All right.
Teraz już tak. Pociągnąłem sobie gorzałki.
Come on. Jak mają sprawy, mają
How are
sobie.
things looking at Malashov? How is Malashov?
Właśnie stamtąd wróciłem.
Jedno wiem na pewno. Ten zamek ma kurwa słuszne obwarowania.
Could you slow down a bit? I'm trying to understand you, but I can't keep up.
O co ci chodzi?
This is going nowhere. I need Uher to translate.
Oj. A ja sabelka ma pikny. Dobra. To twoimi najemnikami?
What about your mercenaries? Are they good?
Ne t'inquiète pas, mon ami. Le seigneur Morgenstern can always be relied upon.
Who is this Morgenstern?
C'est un bon ami à moi. We met years ago au grand tournoi de Lorraine, at the estate of the Duke there.
Can he be trusted?
Le chevalier Morgenstern is not only a warrior, but also a serious patron of the heart. A man of renown.
Jak go znalazłeś?
How did you find Morgenstern?
Pendant que vous étiez chez les Hongrois, I went to Kettenberg. Le chevalier Morgenstern was with Sigismund, but he turned him down because le roi n'a pas d'argent. The king has run out of coin.
So he's just an ordinary mercenary?
Not ordinary. He's a renowned condottiere.
Skąd on jest?
Where does this Morgenstern come from?
From Brunswick. His ancestor fought for Emperor Charles. A good house, mon ami.
So why is he earning a living as a mercenary?
C'est une triste histoire. He lost considerable estates due to his relatives and battles in Eastern Prussia.
So he became impoverished?
In truth, it was more his passion for art that led him to ruin.
Więcej naszej zgrai.
Sir Vaculin, you've had an exciting life. Tell me some...
Bien sûr.
To już było, to już było.
Thanks for sharing. About this merry... Have you had the chance to meet my half-brother yet?
Samuel. It is strange that he joined your... our group. It is not usual for his people. But he's certainly a good reinforcement.
Okej, silni.
Sir Vaculin,
Bien sûr.
you were in business?
Of course. I come from Brabant province, home to the greatest entrepreneur of all. My birthplace gave me an unrivaled nose for coin and the reputation of a financial expert. I was nicknamed the Seer of Louvain, and also the End of Midas. That is, until I persuaded an important nobleman to invest a large sum in maritime trade with Africa. All the ships he bought sank in a tempest. He had to sell off part of his estates to pay off his creditors. Of course, he wrongly blamed me for everything and turned many influential courtiers against me. But my advice was sound. He was simply punished by God for fornicating with every wench from the Pyrenees to Brittany, bragging about it and thus bringing shame on his gentle wife. I told him as much, but some people never admit their mistakes and prefer to blame others.
A sea voyage from France to Africa? You must have known that was a massive risk.
A risk, perhaps. But think of the fortune to be made. A man must think big if he wants to achieve greatness, no?
Big ideas often lead to big trouble. Storms, pirates, sea monsters, uncharted waters. It was a disaster waiting to happen, Baron. You should have tried the Baltic trade route.
You are right. That would have been safer. But that is under Hanseatic control and there is too much competition. Africa, mon ami, that is the land of opportunity. The Arabs sell to the Portuguese via Ceuta, and they sell on to us. Just imagine selling further and trading directly with African kings, cutting out all of those middlemen. Remember this, because one day I will be proven right.
Czytał się na polowaniu.
Thanks for sharing your...
Dobra, to koniec, wam jeszcze pokażę.
put a couple of pigs in.
Kodeks. Bo coś nieco się wam tutaj pojawiło. A wam tego nie pokazałem. To było. Macie chyba zacytać film, przeczytać. Czat. Ja tylko bym się to oznaczyło. Rzemiosło. Wydarzenia. Miejsca. I to wszystko. Więc tak to. Więc tak to, a ja się wam nie hektam. Więc tak, subskrybujcie kanał. Dajcie dzwoneczkiem. Wbijajcie na mnie potrzebę. Wszystkie linki są na moim głównym kanale. I cóż. A ja się wam nie hektam, więc nara. Tylko jeszcze do przegięcia. W kolejnym odcinku będziemy kontynuować dalej misję fabularną. Więc sayonara. Zapis był? Był, no to... Nara.